Today we will be viewing images of abstract or non-representational art. Sonia and Robert Delaunay were a married couple who co-founded Orphism, a form of abstract art that paired vibrant colors with geometric shapes. Vasily Kandinsky believed in the ability of colors and shapes to represent sounds and emotions in his abstract paintings. He painted concentric circles as a study or sketch to understand the impact of one color upon another. Today we will create a concentric circle color study. For this project, you will need a piece of paper, a pencil, an eraser, a ruler or T-square, and small circular objects to trace, such as plastic lids or other small round containers. You will also need materials to add color to your drawing, such as markers, crayons, colored pencils, or even paint. You will need to prepare your paper to hold an equal number of squares. My paper is 8.5 by 11 inches, so I measured and marked an 8.5 inch square and cut away the excess. If your paper is a different size than mine, you will need to plan accordingly. Then draw an equal number of squares on your paper. 4 squares fit on my paper. Next, use your ruler to divide 2 of the squares into quadrants diagonally. Now it is time to use your plastic lids to trace concentric circles in each square. I started with my largest circle because working from largest to smallest enabled me to see what I was doing and line up my circles more evenly. Now it is time to fill your circles and squares with color. You can use markers, colored pencils, crayons, or even paint. You should have fun placing colors next to each other, but at the same time, you should be purposeful. I chose to use warm colors on my first set of circles within a square, and cool colors in the next set. On my third square, I placed the warm, cool color combinations next to each other. In my final square, I began by choosing one quadrant and applying the colors in rainbow order from red to blue. I didn't have room for violet, so I put it next to the blue. Then I experimented a bit with placing complementary colors next to each other. I was curious as to how green would look surrounded by red. Would it be extra vibrant, since green and red are opposites on the color wheel? I also wondered how violet would look in between red and orange. In my final quadrant, I focused on colors that might not have been placed next to each other previously. I hope you enjoy creating your own abstract color study. Please take a photo of your finished color study and attach it in Google Classroom. I would also like to know why you placed your colors like you did, so you can include a note with your photo. Finally, please hang on to this color study so that you can refer to it in the future as you create other artwork.